My insurance doesn't cover birds on assignment. How do you like that?
What?
Checked with a fella who sold me the policy right after I called the police. Says birds on consignment aren't covered. Loophole. That's what it is. Loophole. Excuse me. Settle down, will ya? Big's Pet Shop. Who? Oh, yes, Mrs. Foster. Of course I remember you. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear it. Well, maybe he's just off his feed. Why, no, ma'am. We can't do anything about it now. We do stand behind our animals, but it's been over a year since you bought him. Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Foster. If you want the name of a good vet, we'll go right ahead. Call the Better Business Bureau. Bye. How do you like that? Buys a dog way last year. Probably been feeding him ice cream and mashed potatoes ever since. Then expects me to nursemaid him. Well, what have you decided?
Sir?
It's the same burglar, ain't it? The one I read about in the papers. Been breaking into people's homes, killing their birds. Same burglar.
Well, it looks that way. We can't say for certain.
Plain as a nose on your face. If you aren't certain now, I'd like to know when you will be.
When we catch him.
Probably somebody wanting to buy those parrots. Be just my luck. Big's Pet Shop. Who? Oh, yes. They're still there. Wait a minute. For you.
Thank you. This Friday. Yeah. Give me that address, will you? Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, I got it. Right away. Tracked off Riverside Drive.
Same routine?
One thing's different.
Yeah.
Lady saw him. We finished our interview with Mr. Biggs, and we drove out to the address of a Mrs. Nellie Diver, who had just reported a burglary. Mrs. Diver told us her house had been entered shortly after she left to do her marketing. She discovered she'd forgotten her grocery list, and she came back for it. When she returned, the burglar was in the living room. He had entered through a window. The M.O. appeared to be the same as in the other recent burglaries.
Never saw such a surprised look on a man's face in my life. Just stood there like he was frozen solid for a minute or more. Then he lit out through the front door, lickety-split.
How long were you gone from the house, ma'am?
5-10 minutes. As soon as I remembered about my list, I started back. Don't know why I'm getting so forgetful. Must be old age.
Maybe it's a good thing you did forget, Miss Diver.
Huh? Oh, you mean so he didn't get time to steal anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing around here worth stealing. Wonder how he happened to pick on me. Be different if I lived up in Bel Air, one of those estates.
Well, now, if it's who we think it is, he's satisfied with smaller homes.
You mean he's pulled this kind of stunt before?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't say.
It's been in all the papers.
Haven't seen one for the past 2 weeks. Haven't had time. What with moving and getting settled, world could have come to an end. I wouldn't know about it.
Yes, ma'am. Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Beg pardon?
The man who broke in here. You said you got a good look at him?
Real good. Stood there for a full minute, maybe more.
Well, then you'd recognize him.
Don't see why not. This isn't the first time we met up, you understand.
Ma'am?
Saw him once before.
When was that?
Last week sometime. I'm not certain. Wednesday or Thursday. Middle of the week, in through there.
You sure it was the same man?
Looked the same, came right up to my door.
Well, what do you want?
I'm not certain of that either. Been racking my brain trying to remember. So many fellas around here last week. 2 or 3 milkmen trying to sign me up. A couple of people wanting me to take newspapers. 3 or 4 asking about dry cleaning. Somebody selling rugs. Spent half my time running to the door. So, help me, I can't remember which one he was. Getting old, sure as fate.
You think he was a door-to-door salesman of some kind?
Seems to me they were all trying to sell something. That's what happens when you settle in a new location.
Yes, ma'am. I wonder if you'd mind coming downtown with us for a few minutes.
No, I wouldn't mind. What for?
We'd like to show you some photographs, see if you can pick them out.
Right now?
If you could, yes.
Just give me a minute to get my hat and change Henry's water.
Henry?
My connection.
Oh.
That's funny.
How's that?
He's usually singing a blue streak this time of day.
We told Mrs. Diver that the burglar's M.O. included killing pet birds. She was shaken by the experience, but she recovered and accompanied us downtown. 11:05 a.m. We pulled mug shots of burglars who matched the description she gave us, and we showed them to Mrs. Diver. She identified one of the photographs. Stanley A. Bushing. We checked the name through R&I. Bushing had done time in the state penitentiary for burglary. From his 510s, we learned his acquaintances and the places he was known to frequent. 3:36 p.m., we located Bushing in a bar on North Main Street. Stan Bushing?
Yeah?
Police officers.
You don't say.
I want to talk to you.
You're my guest.
Now, let's go.
What's the matter with right here? Joint don't get noisy till later on.
Where were you last night?
What time?
All night and this morning, 8 o'clock this morning.
What do you want to know?
Come on, let's go.
Give me a chance to finish my beer, will you?
It can wait.
Look, you boys want to know where I was last night? All right, I'll tell you. I just want to know why, that's all.
Been out the valley lately? Well, come on, how about it?
That why you're after me? Think I've been pulling those house prowls?
What do you know about them?
Just what I read in the papers.
You know more than that.
There was another one this morning.
News to me.
Is it?
I haven't bought a paper yet.
The lady saw you.
Huh?
Right after you broke in.
Me?
She says it's you.
She needs glasses.
We don't think